want to touch on something that was more of a headline than any final score, really, from the ACC, and that has to do with Roy Williams.
Yeah, we mentioned Hall of Fame coach Jim Boeheim is having a rough season. So is Hall of Fame coach Roy Williams. Lost Cole Anthony, team headed the wrong direction. And Roy said something interesting on his weekly radio show. He said that this is the least gifted North Carolina team that he's ever had. Now, to be clear, I don't disagree with him. There's not normal North Carolina talent on that roster, but still, Coach, I'd be interested in your opinion on this. Is that the type of thing you say as a coach? Because I do believe there's a difference between saying this is the worst team I've ever had and this is the least gifted team I ever have. Because when you translate it, least gifted team means my players aren't very talented.
Roy Williams, I know him very well. We were on the World University Games team many years ago. He was a top assistant. I was the second. P.J. Calissimo was the head coach. We were fortunate to win the gold medal. And I know Roy. He's very emotional. He cries when he sees Law & Order reruns. So a couple of bad games, you know, he gets all emotional. I don't think you say that. Roy's a great coach, Hall of Fame coach. He's forgotten more than I know. But what do your players feel like? You tell people they're bad, they think they're bad. Coaches, most coaches build confidence, right? Coach Calhoun rips your head off, but then he goes out and says you're great. So I think it's important. He didn't mean that. You know, I don't think you say that to the players because they believe what you say. We're not good. So maybe he did it to motivate it. You know, Khalid, your thoughts, but I wouldn't say that to my players.
I do think, Coach, you touch on something interesting, that Roy is very emotional. Anybody who knows him knows that. And he's going through something he's never gone through before. I mean, he's never lost like this early in a season at North Carolina. He's only missed the NCAA tournament once in the past 30 years.
Wow.
He's won 3 national titles, only missed the tournament once, and it looks like he's about to miss it again. And if you're not used to going through that, it can be tough to go through it.
Yeah, this is also through the prism of a radio show, and then it got picked up, right? So it kind of went everywhere.
I think Coach Williams, he's the Hall of Fame coach, and he knows his team better than anyone. And I think if he's going to speak like this publicly, he knows his team can handle it. I give him the credit where credit is due. If he's speaking like this, the team can handle it, and they're going to respond to his criticism.
Yeah, and they're also going to be a whole lot more gifted when Cole Anthony comes back 100%.
Great point.
By the way, too.